it's Beth from Ruth Stitchery and ruthstitchery.com, and we've been talking about this big move that we were going to make, that we've slowly been making since the beginning of February. If you've been in the store, you have seen things, some small, some big moves that we have made. We have finally sort of finished what our plan was to move everything around in the store. So we thought we'd give you a little tour so that you can get familiar with everything that we've done and where things now are in our store. Starting with one of our big moves was we moved our machines to this wall here right in the front of the store. So all of our Viking machines, Viking accessories are on the wall right here when you come into the door. I just love it. I feel like it looks a lot cleaner. You can see the front of all of the machines here. It's easy to see our Viking accessories as well. So that's all right here in the front of the store. And then a few weeks ago, we did a little video on what is in our needlework area, but now you can sort of get a bigger glimpse of the entire needlework area that is right here in the front of the store. I just think it's beautiful. The wool is so pretty. And so all of our needlework threads and everything are here. So then one of our other really big moves was we moved our front counter to right here in the front of the store. And I just love it. We gave our counter a little facelift. We added shelves. Everything looks so neat and clean and crisp and easy to find things, to see what is there. And it feels more centrally located in my opinion. And just beyond our counter, we've got our threads, we've got our notions on the towers as well as on the wall. And then just beyond the notions, we've got our books. And then all of our patterns are on that back wall in alphabetical order by pattern name. So it should be really easy to find a pattern if you're looking for it. If you know the name of the pattern, they're all on that back wall. And then we have moved our handy quilter machines just a little bit from where they were, but now they are also right here just past the books. All of our handy quilter accessories are on the wall and on some displays right next to those. So then as you start walking down our center aisle, our vision has always been we want to keep the newest, latest and greatest fabrics right up front in the store when you walk in. We have certainly kept that vision with this move that we've made. So all of the newest fabric will always be right here in the front. And then as new fabric comes in, it will go here in the front, and that fabric that is still kind of new, but maybe not the newest, will move back to the shelving units that are still right here in the front of the store. And so when you're looking for something that you know is a new fabric, it's either going to be right there in the front or right in these first few shelving units that we've got. Just beyond those, we have kept some designers or some brands together because we know people are looking for those. So all of our Tilda fabric is still all in one spot. All of our art gallery fabrics are still all together, and all of our grunge is still in one shelving unit. So it's easy to find when you're looking for that particular color. So as we move down a little bit, I wanted to show you that we have put our Tula Pink fabric, our Kaffe fabric, all of those fabrics that have a little bit of a modern feel to it, some Alexander Henry, some of the fabrics from Wyndham. Those are all back behind our cutting area in a nice big display that you can see all of those modern fabrics are all together there. So as we move a little bit more, kind of right in here, we have kept our styles of fabric together. So this aisle down here is our children's fabrics. Some baby and older children, novelties, that is this whole aisle down here. And then as we move a little bit farther down, I wanted to show you, this was kind of my only little request when we were coming up with our plan, is I really wanted a centralized cutting area. So we've got 3 large cutting stations right here in the middle of the store. I just love it. There can be 3 lines going when we've got a lot of people, and it just feels, again, really open, easy to find. Where do you go to get your fabric cut? This area here that we're kind of calling the V is all of our Civil War reproduction fabrics. So it lines the shelves here that are kind of making this little angle, as well as this table here in the center. So this is all of our Civil War reproduction fabrics. And then all of our wide backs, which I really should count them. I don't know how many we have now, but it's a lot. We've got all of our 108-inch wide backs are all under the cutting station here. So they come down here into this corner, and they also are on the bottom shelf, I should say, the bottom row here in the Civil War, and it also wraps around and it's on the bottom of the next aisle as well. So we have a lot of wide backs for you to choose from. So our batiks had been on one side. We moved them to the entire other side of the store. So all of our batiks are all in these 4 aisles of fabric shelves that you see over here. So by color, easy to find. They're all right here in this area. And then as I turn down this way, you know, I've mentioned before, I think, I love polka dots. So we've got all of our polka dots together down this aisle, along with our 30s reproduction fabrics. So if you're looking for Lori Holt, if you're looking for American Jane, or some of the 30s fabrics from Marcus, you're going to find them in this aisle here. We've also kept all of our Kimberbell fabric and software, fabric kits, embellishments. They are all along this wall and all the fabric underneath. So again, easy to find anything that you're looking for that is from Kimberbell. So right in here, we have all of our solid fabrics, all of our wovens that we have, and this sort of starts our color wall, which is one of the other things that I'm just thrilled on how it looks. So we start with our red, all the way around in color order, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, goes all the way around the store, all the way in the back wall. It's just fantastic. I just love it. So this row is our Christmas, winter, and patriotic fabrics. This next aisle is our fall, Halloween, and some of our sewing themed fabric. And as we come around this corner here in the back, our fall fabric comes around, it wraps around, and it's in this first cabinet here, or shelving unit here. And then right here where you see this little yellow piece, this is all of our sale fabrics. So our sale fabric section goes from there all the way down on this side, top and bottom. And when we get down to the end of our sale fabric, we've got a nice little display of sale patterns, kits, books, some short bolts that it's 3 yards or less of some of our sale fabric is all right there that you can look at. And then finally on this side on the back, this is our, what we're kind of calling nature, wilderness, the camping. So any outdoors fabric is kind of in this back row, easy to find. Phew, that was a lot. So hopefully this gives you a little glimpse into what I think has been a fantastic transition of just opening up the store. It feels bright, it feels open. I love our new counter. If you're standing behind the counter, you can see everything in the store, and I just love that. So hopefully you've enjoyed this tour. If you haven't come in to see us, please come in and see us. If you're not living in Colorado and you want to come visit us, we would love to have you. But if you can't make it, hopefully this was a fun little tour of our store. Don't forget to share our videos, and you can find most of the things that you see in our store and in our videos on our website at ruthstitchery.com.